Winter is in full effect now in the UK and right across the Northern Hemisphere. So how do you motivate yourself to keep riding during these months, when outside the conditions can be, quite frankly, brutal? I'm going to give you 5 tips from what I've learned from years and years of winter mountain biking. So hopefully after you watch this, you're going to come off YouTube and get on to your bike. So let's begin with tip number 1, wear the right clothing. Now this tip is probably the most important. It's that you wear the correct clothing for the conditions you're riding in. Getting too wet or too cold will make your winter riding a very unpleasant experience. I have a rule of thumb when choosing my winter clothing based on the temperature. So if it's between 5 and 10 degrees, I wear a t-shirt and a windproof. From 0 to 5 degrees, I wear a base layer t-shirt and a windproof. And as the temperature approaches freezing, I'll wear trousers and the same layers on top. So this brings me on to my second tip. Always check the weather forecast. How do you know what to wear if you don't know what the weather's going to be? Now there's various free weather apps out there that you can use. The BBC do one, but I've recently paid for an app called Dark Sky. This gives you an hour by hour breakdown of how likely it is it's going to rain. So when you're planning your trip, look for these windows of opportunity when the weather's at its most dry and calm. Tip number 3, don't set too high goals. We know just how hard it is to even get out the door, so be realistic. Don't be planning a 50k ride if the conditions outside are absolutely brutal. You're just setting yourself up for failure. Plan a shorter ride you know you can achieve. During the winter, it's more about maintaining your fitness rather than increasing it. Tip number 4, plan your route. You know your local area. If it's a route that becomes a boggy mess in the winter, avoid it. Stick to the places that drain well. Dare I say it, why not consider taking in a bit of extra road? Or maybe use a cycle lane. There is numerous cycle paths, cycle lanes, gravel tracks out there, so take the time to learn your local area and utilise these when the conditions out there just become too difficult. Tip number 5. If you can, try and ride with a friend. You will help motivate each other to leave the house, and once you're out there, you'll have a better time. You may just find you push each other to ride a little bit longer too. A friend can also assist in suggesting the best places to ride and the best places to avoid. And here's a bonus tip for you. Enjoy your achievements. Know that once you followed all the steps and got outside, congratulate yourself, and know that while you're out keeping fit and healthy, the majority of cyclists are either sitting on the sofa or maybe riding in their sheds on Swift. I decided to do this video because, like many of you, I struggle to carry on riding throughout the winter months. But I also know when I do, I invariably have a good time. so I hope these tips are useful. Why not tell me how you motivate yourself for winter riding in the comments? And please, click on my logo to subscribe if you'd like to see more of my content.